It's the NFL on EA Sports, where we'll see two of the NFL's oldest and most storied franchises. It's the Washington Commanders and the Detroit Lions. Next on Madden NFL 25.
From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Hewitt. I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we've got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over him for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
Ball is teed up. Zane Gonzalez to do the honors. And we're off in Detroit. Craig Reynolds to return it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. And leading them out in his 9th NFL season, he experienced a real resurgence last year. It's Jared Goff.
Kate, there are other flashier quarterbacks that make more highlight reel plays than Jared Goff. There certainly are bigger and stronger athletes playing the position today, but Jared's just a throwback, a guy that understands the timing and the precision. I love that he knows what he is and what he isn't when it comes to his skills, and it's why he's been able to flourish in multiple places and why he continues to sustain a lot of success in this league.
Off play action, Goff. That's complete to Sam Laporta. It's a 31-yard play, and that'll be first down, Detroit.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent, and it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Running it with David Montgomery. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
All right, here we go. Second down. Goff. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs.
That's called the quarterback's best friend, Kate. Gains like that on the screen aren't possible without everyone doing their job. One missed assignment is the difference between a big gain and being dropped for a loss.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Goff to the air now. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. They'll go for it. Goff. He connects downfield on 4th. And in for the Detroit touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fox now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So now the Commanders will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. And leading them out, the reigning Heisman Trophy winner, the number 2 pick in the NFL draft out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
Well, here he comes. Here comes the Heisman Trophy winner from a season ago, and what a show he put on, man. He was a stat stuffer. Over 1,100 yards rushing. Looked a lot like Lamar Jackson did back in the day in college. And oh, by the way, 40 touchdowns passing, too. You know why this Washington organization took him so high in this draft? They want him to be Lamar Jackson. They want him to be dynamic. And he's going to get his career off and running.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Tight end motioning right. Play fake here. Daniels. Flush down out to his... And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard. And you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this third down a near impossibility.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Now Daniels to throw. Got a man. Robinson has it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Commanders punting on fourth down, and they're going to bring out the ever-reliable lefty vets, Tressway. And this one is crushed. Wow, beautiful punt here. That is going to go for 60+. That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback. So the Lions headed out for their second drive of the game. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And, Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Now Goff. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had two choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force a throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
Goff trying again on second and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Third down, 1 yard to go. From the gun, Goff. Short pass brought in. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First give on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
They go play action with Goff. Able to find Wright. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw. Goff. That's complete to the back. David Montgomery. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Tight end in motion left. First down throw from Goff. Wright reels it in. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that gives the Lions the first.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
On first down, it's Goff. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Throwing again, it's Goff. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Touchdown, Detroit. A quick second score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines. Because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker. Because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Fox now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Back out run the Commanders for their second drive of the game. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Taking a look at that scoreboard, and you just can't backwards. If you're going to close this gap, you've got to stay on schedule. I've had a hard time doing so with a double-digit deficit.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Here's a counter give to Robinson. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. David Long getting to the spot that time. They pick up a single yard, still well behind the sticks for this 3rd down.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play, whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
Finds him over the middle. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
You get to that money down, that 3rd down, you look to your money players, and this tight end is capable of it. Let's give some credit to the defense right there. Did an amazing job, not only sticking to him, but bringing him down before he can move the chains.
The Commanders ready for the punt. Absolutely crushed his first punt, and here's another huge one. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And the Lions will go on offense. First and 10 now from the 30. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They motion a receiver left. To throw again here, 2nd and 10. It's gone. Pass is caught. That's Tim Patrick. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 28 out of that play. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
Well, that's a game that has its roots in preparation during the week. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday kind of stuff. Identifying ways to target the coverage and creating opportunities for big completions.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Goff setting to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing it again here. And that one looked like an interception for a second. Instead, it's incomplete. Defender couldn't hang on to it. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Lions readying for the punt. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. And he can't hurt you with the return if you just kick it out of bounds, right? This one flies out right around the 15-yard line. The Commanders set to take over. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And he'll fight for what he can to the 15. Looks like a pickup of 2, and now they've got 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. He puts some power on a deep one left. They connect on the deep shot. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders make it a one-score game. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Zane Gonzalez on for the point after try. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Reynolds with a return. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. The Lions offense returning to the field. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. They've got first down from the 31. Defense showing blitz. Goff. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it's second down coming up. Throwing is gone. Completed over the middle. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Motion man sent left. Goff now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Intended target there was Sam Laporta. And now they're left with 4th and short. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. The Commanders and Terry McLaurin ready for another look on offense. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They send a tight end in motion. 1st and 10, a run to Robinson. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Tackled by Jack Campbell. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Daniels. Has a man, it's Brown. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. They're set up at the 35 now. Daniels on 1st down. Throw left side, complete. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Kirby Joseph up for the stop. Second and 6 coming up here. From the 38. He puts some air under this one, deep right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is, if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Motion man left is Brown. Daniels throwing on 3rd. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
So they bring Tress Way back out there for another punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. 3rd time they've called on him as he gets this away. That hits at the 9, but nobody around to grab it. It carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The offense headed out now for Detroit. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. A give to Montgomery to start the drive. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
From the 24. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Looking for the back that time. So it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, Goff. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Give him 24 on that play. And that gives the Lions the first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Goff to the air now. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it sets up second down.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Still sticking with the passing game. This is complete to Patrick. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
Goff on first and 10. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete.
Not an open passing lane to be found anywhere. He took what he thought was the best one available, and they still managed to tip the ball away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Here's Goff. Able to find right. And they bring him down around the 34. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Throwing again. It's Goff. Got Williams, and it's complete. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that gives the Lions the first. One of the tight ends motioning left. First down from the red zone. That's incomplete left side.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Off play action, Goff. This one's caught. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
3rd and just 2 to go. Montgomery now up the middle. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that picks up a 1st and goal.
Calm, cool, collected from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was. Just focused on executing the play in front of them.
They go play action with Goff. Montgomery hauls this one in. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, a running back in the flat.
Patrick going to motion over left. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions grow their early lead to 13. And we haven't even reached the end of one, and already that's the third time that he's thrown them into the end zone. It's hard to think of a better start he could be having than this. Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions double their lead to 14. Fox now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And look at this return. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. It's a 2-score game early. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They'll begin a new drive, 1st and 10. On first down, here's Daniels. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. That was Terry McLaurin on the target. And now they face second down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Able to find Ertz. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Tackled by Jack Campbell.
This defense didn't give up contain there, Kate. That was an instance where the more exciting plays were taken away downfield. And even looking to the tight end wasn't going to net them much.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Out of the gun, Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Nice work by the defense on that drive, Brock, as it looks like they're going to get off the field here with a 3 and out.
Yeah, kept them from generating any sort of momentum to give this drive legs. We know offenses, they've got to see the chains move to get it going. But that forcible hit knocked the ball loose.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. It's fielded at the 14. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Lions and Jared Goff set to take over on offense once again. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Montgomery gets it from the gun, and he's brought down for a loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job, and this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Gibbs now from the gun. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard gain, and things looking a whole lot better now. 3rd and 3 upcoming.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
It's Montgomery on third. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Jack Fox on to punt. And they could really use a good one here. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. That's going to be a highlight there, a 68-yard punt. And the Commanders will go on offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Throwing now, Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Putting the tight end in motion. From the 21. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And that brings up 3rd down. Here's Daniels. That heater is going to fall to the turf. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Tressway on to punt. And he's been one of the players of this game. He's been hitting it well so far. This is another big one. His work begins at the 31. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Lions are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end now. On 1st down, it's Goff. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. And now it's 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
To throw again here, 2nd and 10. It's Goff. St. Brown's got it. Complete. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
They give up the gut to Montgomery. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. Run play only gets back to the line, and that'll bring up 4th down.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
It'll be another punt. Jack Fox out there once again. Zacchaeus back deep for this return. The Commanders all set to regain possession. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Handoff now to Robinson. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Another carry for Robinson. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. David Long getting to the spot that time. Only a yard on the play. An improvement on their last one, but that brings up 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Daniels. Getting out to his left. He's running for it. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. On comes Tressway to punt this one. And he's been getting all of it every time out. This is away, and once again, he's caught all of it. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Call that a 64-yard punt officially. And the Lions will go on offense. They've got 1st down from the 31. Out of the shotgun, Goff. To the ground it goes, that's incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st, it's 2nd down. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. Goff trying again on 2nd and 10. Catch made over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case, tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. It's Montgomery on the counter. And they'll hold him up after a short carry to the 44. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
This defense may have been headed the wrong way initially on that counter run, but they never lost contain. As that play shifted back, they flowed with it and caught him before he could break it up the sideline.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Finally a rare win for them against this passing game, and a much-needed one to hopefully restore a little morale on that sidelines. 3 first-half touchdowns. They've been lit up like the 4th of July and really needed something that could be a foothold toward a little momentum before we get to halftime.
And for the Commanders, a 5th defensive back out there. They're going nickel on 3rd down. Goff. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. The Lions readying for the punt. And this is going to be his 4th effort tonight. Averaging a little under 50 a kick so far, Brock, as he gets away another one. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now Daniels off the play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. To throw, Daniels. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
I know quarterbacks get paid a lot of money and a lot of glamour in this league, but today, well, this is a tough day for this QB. He's taking a beating. And whether it means changing up some of the blocking schemes, maybe mixing in a little bit of run, or heck, this quarterback getting the ball out of his hand more quickly, he's got to start protecting himself.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. 65 yards on the punt there. And they're going to take over possession. The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Handoff headed left, Montgomery. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Motioning Williams left. 1st down throw from Goff. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Patrick going to motion over left. From the gun, Goff. He sends this one to the end zone. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Tight end going in motion here. Goff on 3rd. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That's just a gorgeous corner route by the wide receiver. I bet you'll find, Kate, In the annals of football history, the best corner route runners as receivers were also the best slant runners, the best post runners, because it's all about change of direction, and that was put on display right there.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Throwing again, it's Goff. That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. One of the tight ends in motion left. From the 17. The throw is caught. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Goff back to throw. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Had that one, but just couldn't see it through. So now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
They go play action with Goff. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes, incomplete.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal. Shotgun snap here to Goff. And he sails that one over the end zone.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
On 4th down, the Lions going to try to put 3 on the board here with Jake Bates. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Bates' kick is up and good. And that makes this a 3-score game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Fox now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Ertz reels it in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You put up the combine times of tight ends running the 40-yard dash, and they certainly don't run as fast as the safeties or the corners in this league. But when you get them going in the right direction and you get them dragging across the field like that, well, they can still do their damage.
They motion the tight end over. Play fake here. Daniels. He'll get this one to Brown. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
You know, he never stared him down, but that was such a good job by the quarterback to keep his eyes downfield, keep working as that shallow cross, those crossing routes so devastating for zone coverage.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Motioning the tight end left. Daniels on first down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Again, Daniels to the air. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
We hear about basketball on grass so much more of the space and speed coming to the NFL game. That play so indicative of it. Get that point guard in the open field and let him do his thing.
They'll come up 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. A handoff for Robinson, running right. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. McNichols has the Washington touchdown. The Commanders fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Gonzalez now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Reynolds with a return. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Lions ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Off play action, Goff. Pass taken in by St. Brown. And he couldn't quite get the edge. He goes out of bounds and maybe gets back to the line.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
This is complete to Patrick. And he goes out of bounds after taking it up to the 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
On first down, it's Goff. St. Brown there to bring it in. And he gets 4 for 3 yards as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Second down now, 7 to go. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Into the hands of Gibbs. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
That's caught for the first. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. Goff on 1st and 10. And that one is dropped. Such great work to get all by himself. But he can't haul in the gimme, and that deep shot is missed. Wow. This one intended for the running back. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. He'll throw it yet again. This is complete to Gibbs. And he's tackled for a short gain.
It's sure nice to have that safety valve. Sure nice to have a running back that's not just able to tote it, Kate, but he's able to catch it. That's now multiple times they've looked his way, and multiple times he's delivered.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. From the gun, Goff. And this one is dropped and incomplete. He had the pick in his hands, couldn't hang on. It's going to be 4th down.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
On 4th down, the Lions going to try to put 3 on the board here with Jake Bates. He was good on his first attempt, and his second from a little over 45 here. Bates' kick is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Fox now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And they have made it no secret that they want to go his way in this game, right? And the results so far, I'd say very promising. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. Has a man, it's Ertz. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Second and 3 now. From the 31. Finds his target, Robinson. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. From the gun, it's Daniels. Complete, it's McLaurin. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Throwing it again here. Has a man, it's Brown. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Now Daniels off the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. He takes it himself. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. Only time left for 1 more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. A very short kick here from the right hash. Schrader's kick is up and good. And that makes things a little closer. It's now a 10-point game.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset they couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Here comes the final play of our first half. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. We've arrived at halftime here in Detroit. The Lions defending their building. They've got the lead at the break. Now we'll send you south to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you and Brock in a bit. But first, time for our EA Sports Halftime Report. In the first half, it was the veteran quarterback Jared Goff who had command of the offense. He's over 300 yards passing already as he's looking to possibly put his name in the record book.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Has this at the 6. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half too as they chase this lead. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They bring McLaurin in motion right. On first down, here's Daniels. That's complete. McLaurin along the sideline.
Now that is a potential drive killer. Defenders all over that one. It kept him from getting vertical after the catch.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. A give left side. Here's Robinson. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Kirby Joseph up for the stop. He gets them the yard back, but still behind the sticks. Upcoming 3rd and 11. Daniels finds him on the crossing route. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Quarterback never stared down the receiver, but he kept his eyes downfield until he found that open window as that crossing route finds and beats zone coverage.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Motion man left is Brown. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the two defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Play fake here. Daniels. Rolling out to his left. He's keeping it. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Completed to his running back. He's got to gain a 6 there. David Long getting to the spot that time.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They send the tight end in motion. 2nd and 4. He gets this one to McLaurin. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Commanders will have a first.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns.
Well, Dan Campbell never shy when he disagrees with a call, and he's thrown the red flag here. We're all watching that sideline here, seeing where those feet came down.
And no matter what they rule here, Kate, that was an outstanding effort just to make the catch.
Yeah.
Now we got to look and see, did he get both feet in with possession?
right, set now, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Lions get it back after a marvelous defensive effort. And just like that, a really good drive is taken away with an INT.
Sure was a lot of promise on that series, right? That's a small silver lining for them at the very least, but probably won't be much comfort now. And it's going to feel even worse when this quarterback watches the tape tomorrow.
This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. And as we're reminded of some of the highlights of this game, his touchdowns ranking quite high among them. We're going to see 3 of them here, and if you're scoring like that, Brock, it normally means you've had a pretty darn good game. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Sending the tight end in motion left. On 1st down, it's Goff. Wright reels it in. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
They bring their tight end left. 1st down throw from Goff. Laporta pulls it in along the sideline. 12 yards on that play and a good call, nets him the 1st.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Goff to the air now. Finds Laporta. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Throwing again, it's Goff. He finds Laporta. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. They get an even 10 on that play. And that gives the Lions the 1st.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw it with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Pass taken in by St. Brown. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They'll throw it again. Has the connection to Wright. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
Working inside the red zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions push their lead further to start the half. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw, just the right touch, and you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead. I don't care.
You're biased.
But the success of that play does come down to the timing of the throw, Kate. If you don't throw it on time to that exact spot, you run out of room, and you don't give yourself that kind of chance.
Bates now for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lions take a 3-possession lead. Fox now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. Out comes the Commander offense for another series. Their last series sure was looking like points up until that interception, Brock. Hopefully they can move the ball similarly well as they take over here. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Running left is Robinson. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
They're set up at the 35 now. Receiver in motion going left. He'll get this one to Brown. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain. Second down now, 7 to go. Quickly out to the right, complete. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, Daniels. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Putting the tight end in motion. Here's a counter give to Robinson. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
2nd and 6 coming up here. They bring a tight end in motion right. Staying with Robinson. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st.
Yeah, you want to get above 5 yards to carry? Well, put together runs like that. And I'll tell you what else a run like that does, Kate. That sets up the play action. Right? When you really just gouge and gash a defense like that, the next time you run that action, they're going to be thinking running the ball could go right over their head.
And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. David Long getting to the spot that time.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
From the 36. That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. From the gun, it's Robinson. He breaks the tackle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
All set up now for 1st and 10. They bring McLaurin in motion right. Has him on the quick hitter. Pickup of a few as he heads out of bounds. Second down now, 7 to go. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. Here's Robinson. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Throwing now, Daniels. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense.